places in England.
Okay, I
Yes.
have to get these.
Today we're going to go to a secret destination.
Secret destination.
Secret destination. We're gonna take the metro.
Okay. Wow, it looks all new.
It's not new, but it's really well maintained.
It is. It's lovely and light and so clean. My goodness.
We could have taken the elevator to go straight down to the station.
This is a good escalator because it's not too steep. It's so clean.
Handles, the walls,
Yeah.
everything.
Wow.
That's why it looks all new. This is Noxapion station. It's not far from Itaewon. So
I can't believe how clean. There's no litter anywhere.
you could almost eat on the floor.
Well, okay. Hopefully we won't
It's
need
not
to,
bad.
but it's like an airport.
Yeah, there's a lot of stations where you've got like some small installation like this.
That's so cool.
So funny. So this thing over there is like safety lockers.
Okay.
So let's say you have something to do around but you're carrying a big suitcase, you can just drop it inside. Keeps it for a few hours. Also have convenience store.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic.
if you have like little cravings, you can go there.
So you could not do this in Europe without someone sitting there because someone would just walk away with it.
grab things
Just
and
grab
run
it and go. So everyone's very honest here. Are you sure you haven't taken me to the airport and I'm about to get on a plane? Is that the surprise? This is nicer than most airports I've been in.
So if you want to exercise, you can just have it.
Yes, you just go up and down the...
If you just want to like have a big suitcase or something, you can take the elevator.
Sure.
This is for safety masks when there's a fire.
Okay. If there's a fire, hopefully.
If there- And you know the transportation card you can use on every transportation, also taxis.
In taxis?
Yeah, and you can also use it in other cities.
Okay. Really?
The different ones. So if you go to Busan, Daegu, or other places where you've got metros and buses, you can just
Oh,
have this
that
one
makes life so much
instead of
easier.
having like different ones.
Yeah. And again, so clean and quiet.
So again, this
Oh, it's written in English as well. That's handy.
screens there that have like some information, but it also tells you when the train is coming and
Sure.
when next one is. 90% of the stations have like the full-on doors, like it's totally closed, so there's no bad things happening. Like you can't jump on the rails.
Well, that's very good.
Like in Paris, I would say 80 or 90% are open. You know.
In London as well.
Yeah.
It's quiet as well. So you don't actually hear the train coming until it's arrived.
In front of each door, you've got like a number, so it tells you what carriage it is.
Okay.
And the door, so there's this one is 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 3-4.
So what does it correspond to?
So basically this is the third car and door number 1. When you get on the maps, usually to check your destination on Korean apps, it tells you which door to take so you can transfer the quickest.
Oh,
You don't
wow.
have to like, because the trains are really long. It's
Yeah,
like
yes.
8 to 10 cars.
Yeah, I can see
So
that
if you're at the other end and the exit is on this end, instead of just like walking all the way when you arrive, you can just on the
Well, there's
perfect one.
definitely not that in Europe. I've never
No.
seen that. I always end up running for miles.
And it also shows you that this has like the area where older people can sit. There's a spot for handicapped, so you
Okay.
can go with your wheelchair.
Okay.
Like there's no seat, so you can just put your wheelchair there. And there's also some pink seats, and that's for pregnant ladies.
Okay.
Even if you're not showing that you're pregnant, usually you get a tag that you can put on your bag. So you can just get like priority sitting there. Even if the seat is empty and everything else is taken, if you're not pregnant or with a small
don't
baby,
take
you
that.
don't sit there.
Yeah. They're very respectful.
Yeah.
So how long is it between each train?
When it's rush hour, it's usually like 3 or 4 minutes. But it also depends on what line.
So is it cool in the summer here as well? Is it always the
Yeah.
same temperature, whether
Pretty
it's
much.
summer or winter?
In the winter there's heating, in the summer there's the aircon. This is to announce that the train is coming. Inside almost every single train, you've got Wi-Fi that you can connect to. There's the screens over there that tells you the stops. And I don't know if you heard there was a music before. So the music is different if it's just a station with no other lines. This one is to say that multiple lines at that station, and this sound has just been changed. 1 second. It was the same music for 14 years.
Okay.
It's pretty new. Okay, we just arrived to the station. Mangwon. We arrived at Mangwon station. Hapjeong is the previous station.
One. Okay, no, I was looking at the arrow there.
Yeah.
It even smells clean. I think I've never said that about a subway station.
Such a nice weather today.
So when you look at the weather report here, they give you the air condition as well,
Yeah.
much pollution. I noticed the air purifier in the metro as well, in the subway.
In the station, and there's also some inside the train. It was above us.
Okay.
Yeah. Always kind of a clean process.
Yeah.
Just, in the train here, maybe you saw all the windows, they're fixed.
Yes.
You cannot open any because there's the aircon anyway, the air purifier. In France, there's no aircon in most metros, so summer it gets really hot, sticky.
Oh, it's
So
horrible.
you open the windows, but it's so
It just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's really bad, filthy air that's inside the metro because it never comes out. It's always stuck there,
Yeah.
and it's dusty, and there's all the fumes, the underground. But in Korea, it's all locked. Obviously, security reasons, you cannot put your arms out, but also because the air is considered not clean in the underground.
Yeah, it's much more comfortable,
Yeah.
more comfortable ride, definitely.
Yeah.
And also people put their feet up on the seat in front of them, dirty feet, and sometimes that can cause arguments. You can see the rats
yeah.
running on the tracks.
Yeah, in Korea there's the doors in front of the metro, so people don't jump. But in France, people don't really jump, but people just trash. Like,
Yeah.
let's say they're eating like McDonald's or drinking coffee, and when they have the cup or they have the paper, they'll just throw it on the train tracks. So it's really dirty, and it attracts all the cockroaches, but there's rats. Ugh,
It's disgusting.
really dirty. Sometimes you just look for a few minutes and you see rats going like...
Yeah, especially late at night. If you're travelling late at night, you just see them going up and down the tracks just looking for food.
Yeah.
I noticed in the metro there were some screens with little films going on.
Yeah.
So one of them was like a security.
It rolls. Like sometimes it's security, like information, like an incident, how to get out of the metro, or how to behave, like to put your bags there. But also sometimes it's ads, education, hospitals, and sometimes there's one that's in the middle of the carriage, commercial, like for movies, for
Right.
hospitals,
Okay.
for new apartment complexes, idols. Yeah, like sometimes in the metro stations you've got like a big poster with like a big idol.
Yeah.
And it's the fan clubs buy those big commercial spaces where there's a picture of the idol. It's for their birthdays.
I
usually.
saw one the other day
Yeah.
for birthday. Yeah.
It's really unexpected. I've never seen that
Yeah.
in Europe.
It's
Like
very strange.
in France, it's usually paper, like posters
There's
that are.
definitely no little animation going on,
No.
and it's good. It sort of distracts.
Also, one of the big difference is like in Paris, ads they have on the billboards are cultural, movies, shows, theater shows,
Yes,
stuff like
and-
this. You see the yellow lines on the floor?
Yeah. What are they?
So there's similar ones in Paris, I think, but not yellow. But basically, it's for people who are blind
Okay.
with their cane. There's like little bumps, and the bumps are different when there's an intersection
Oh,
or
so
when it's
they
straight.
know when to stop here.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Oh,
also
that's
like it tells
amazing.
you where to walk. Like you're not in danger in
Yes.
those zones.
They think of everything, don't
Yeah.
they? The sidewalk is really large as well.
Yeah, it's larger
so
there.
you're not
Well,
bumping into people.
Seoul is way bigger than Paris, for example. So the streets are wider and the sidewalks are wider. Paris, it's pretty old, so it's
Yeah.
kind of compact.
Yeah.
But here, a lot of the buildings are really new. So they're taller and the sidewalks and the streets are wider. So it's more, I would say, car-oriented
Yes.
than in Paris.
Okay. But also you don't feel like you're going to trip up and break your ankle here. That it seems to be in really good condition.
Yeah, it's maintained really well. So
Yeah, everything seems to be so clean and well maintained. I don't feel scared that someone's going to be
No,
putting their hand in
yeah.
my bag.
it's really safe.
Mugging
so
me.
Even when it gets busy and really dense, you don't have to check if you lost your phone, your wallet, if
Sure.
someone picked up in your bag. There's no pickpockets.
That's fantastic.
CCTVs almost everywhere.
Yeah.
Even if you drop your card on the floor,
Yeah.
no one will steal it. Most of the businesses, you can just give your card to pay. You don't even need like a code,
Okay.
but no one will steal it because it's so easy to track. It's been used, when it's last been used, everything. People will just pick it up, put it on a bin or somewhere that's elevated so people can see. And if someone realizes that they lost it, they'll probably go backwards and find it. or you can give it to the police, but usually people don't touch it.
So if you do lose something like that, is it easy to get it replaced quickly?
Yeah, so convenient. You can just go to the bank. Obviously, you need to show your ID.
Yeah.
And they'll reprint it within a few minutes.
A few minutes?
Yeah, whereas I know that in Paris, when I lost my card,
it's a
I had to
nightmare.
block it. I had to go ask the bank to get a new one, and it would take like at least 1 week for them to send it by post, and then send the secret code in a different mail.
Oh, it's
So it
just,
takes
and they make
ages.
you feel so bad about losing it as well. It's just a huge guilt trip.
Yeah, when it happens, it just happens.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
life.
easy to just deal with it. It's really quick. It's not inconvenient.
What's this here?
So this is a parasol, but like also umbrella.
Okay.
So when it's raining or when it's really hot in the summer, they just open those. Some are automatic also, and people can just hide underneath it. Protect themselves.
So when you're waiting to cross the road, you're not burning up or getting soaked.
Yeah, because some streets, when they're kind of large, you have to wait more than in other streets. In the middle of the summer, that it's like 30 plus degrees and you're in the burning sun, literally hide.
I've seen also there are things for blind people, but also for people who are deaf. For crossing, they have the lights that light up green.
Yes, so
you know you can cross.
That's pretty new. It's not everywhere yet. And also for blind people, when you're at the lights, there's a ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
And it also tells you where you are, what crossing it is, like the name of the street.
So you've still got public telephone booths here. That's a rare sight.
Yeah, there's not that many anymore. They're getting rid of them. Yeah, and you can actually pay with your transportation card too.
As well.
Yeah. No one is using them because now you've got all the cell phones.
In Europe, is they're being turned into little libraries?
Yeah.
Little places where you can take books?
Yeah, like some small installations.
Yeah.
I've seen some booths are turned into like art.
Yeah.
Like mini art gallery.
The ones in London particularly are really beautiful, so it'd be a shame to destroy them. No, but everyone has cell phones now, so.
Yeah, it's not really useful anymore. That's why they're getting rid of them. Cheers.
Cheers. My favourite thing in Seoul, after you, of course.
Ice latte.
Ice latte is the best thing.
Even in the winter here, a lot of people just drink iced coffee. In France, it's hard to, like maybe in Paris you can go to Starbucks and have like iced coffee, or if you go to like a chain or something like this, but it's rare to find iced coffee. I would say like every 50 meters, every 100 meters, there's like a convenience store. Day and night, 24 hours.
Okay.
Even when it's holidays, they're always open.
Always open.
Sometimes it's like really, really close from one another. You can get whatever you want. If you have a craving at 2 a.m. for like some ice cream, or if you need like a bandage at 3 a.m., you can just go there. But also, I don't know if you saw, there's some like display outside the store, on the street.
With
or like
no one guarding it.
No, because it's safe. Like no one's gonna steal. Anyway,
It's amazing.
You don't even think about stealing. A lot of like respect towards others' businesses and other people. If you steal something from the convenience store, you're stealing from the person who owns the convenience store. So you don't want to do that. Like you're stealing money from
It's
people.
their livelihood.
So a lot of people just don't do.
But I have to say, in Europe, especially in London, there are cameras everywhere as well, but no one cares.
Yeah, they will not check. Here,
No.
if there's any problem,
They will say
we'll check.
there's no film in the camera. But you know, you couldn't leave your bicycles like that over there. You'd come back and they wouldn't be there.
Even the cafe here, like if you're on your own, there's only one table left, but you haven't ordered yet. You can just put your phone bag on the table,
And it
place
would
your
still be
order,
there.
go to the bathroom, whatever, come back, and it's still there. In Paris, it's gone in 5 minutes.
No way. There's no way you'd do that in
It's
Paris.
just opportunity to steal.
Yeah.
But here it's normal. Just leave
But
everything.
it feels so nice because you're relaxed all the time. You're not worried about
I remember last time I went to Paris and I was walking in the street. I know some areas where there's a lot of pickpockets because it's touristy, and I was always like with my hands in my pocket.
Yeah,
So,
just holding on to it.
like just to make sure that nothing is coming out.
Yeah. No, it's a nice relaxed way of living, isn't it?
For example, I was not pickpocketed ever in France, but I think maybe 80% of all my Korean friends that have been to Paris have got something stolen from them. The phone, the camera, the bag. In Korea, once I lost my resident card. I realized when I got home. So I was really concerned that I had to go to the immigration office and renew it and wait another couple of weeks and wait for it. But actually, two girls found it on the bus, and there's my address on the back. So they went all the way back to my place
No.
and dropped it at my door.
Wow, that's
Just
amazing.
to-
The fact that they took the time and
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
And as I said earlier, if you find a credit card on the floor, you just leave it there, or
Yeah.
you place it
Somewhere that it can be
visible,
found.
on a car, on a bin, somewhere that it's visible. But usually you don't touch it, because if there's any issue with the card, then
Yes.
they'll track down to you. So.
Of course.
So it's pretty safe.
Yeah, it is really safe. It's lovely. Where are we going now?
We are almost, and we're arriving at 망원시장.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, thank you for bringing me here. This is the best.
So here you can eat, you can buy groceries, and you can buy a lot of different things. At the entrance, you've got like banchan, all the side dishes here. And then this is kind of a specialty to Korea. It sells all kind of grains, flour, rice, sesame oil, bean fermented bean paste, how do you say that? Chili paste, all those
Okay.
kind of things that you use for,
All the traditional things.
yeah, all the important ingredients. So you got the fish, you've got the side dishes, you've got the meats, you got everything. You also have a few stores that sell some clothes inside.
Oh, this is making me hungry. Is this a typical supermarket here? It's the first
Yes,
time I've
but-
seen a supermarket.
There's a supermarket inside the market. Like you've got the veggies, the fruits.
Frozen things over here.
This is like the butchers.
Okay, well this is very similar to in France.
Yeah,
It's the
like
way
in a
they've set it
traditional
out.
market, you would have the butchers. This is Korean sweets.
Oh, we like Korean
So
sweets.
usually a lot of the Korean sweets are based with like rice or sesame.
And ginger.
Ginger also.
That's my favorite one, the ginger one.
Here you've got some street food. Like she's making john, which is some kind of pancake, I would
Okay.
say, but with kimchi or like some spring onions.
What do we have here? Oh, it's the
Let's-
sauces and the
Yeah,
grains.
like the oil, and they're roasting sesame seeds to then
smells so good.
either like use as topping or grind them to make some oil.
Okay. Oh, this is making me hungry.
I know, all the street food. So you got the street food, traditional tteokbokki, like the rice cake and spicy sauce. You got kimbap, you've got fried. Here you've got jokbal. Jokbal is pork hock.
Okay.
It's very gelatinous. There's a lot of collagen in it, but the meat is really good, and it's like slow cooked for hours and hours and hours. And so in Korea, most of the places that sell fish, you also have like the fresh fish,
Okay.
like live.
Oh, right. They're
So-
still wriggling around.
Yeah, so you can have like really fresh sashimi. You pick the fish that you want to eat,
Oh, and they'll
and,
prepare it
and
for
they'll
you?
prepare it. So
Okay.
they'll obviously kill it and then slice it, clean it, and everything, and you can just buy and bring it home. Here you've got all the different seafood, the shellfish, the live octopus. So you can actually eat fresh just after killing it. You got, this is the sea cucumber, which is
Okay.
it's like a kind of chewy. This is called sea pineapple, monge,
Wow. I don't think
And-
I've ever seen this before.
and this is abalone.
Okay, abalone. Yeah, I've had that.
So they're kind of expensive compared to other shellfish. In France, for example, it's really regulated. You cannot fish them. Here, it's also a delicacy, but it's way more affordable, and you can have it like in some rice. You can have it as sashimi also.
Oh, that sashimi looks so good.
And this is, how do you say, crab marinated in soy sauce with chili
amazing.
and everything.
Everything looks so fresh and tasty. It's
Good.
my drug.
사장님, 그 마약 김밥 하나요. 감사합니다. We just bought some small mini kimbap. It's called drug kimbap.
Oh.
That's your favorite.
It is. I am addicted to it.
So
I'm going to learn how to make them, and I'm going to make them at home.
yeah, I think the only thing is finding the good ingredients.
Very true.
Here, bakangjeong is like fried chicken, but like small bits.
Okay.
So you can just like have
So just little bite
a
size.
cup. Do you want to try hot dog? Hot dog is like the kind of pancake, a little bit thick pancake, and
Yeah.
it's stuffed with honey and cinnamon,
Oh, that sounds
And-
lovely.
onion 꿀떡 하나랑 시옷 hotdog 하나요. I don't think I've tried the onion
So it's
one.
the same batter as for the sweet one?
Yes, the filling is different. But you have to be careful when you eat it because the syrup inside is so hot that you can
Boy.
actually burn your lips,
Yeah.
burn your tongue.
I know. It
So-
needs to come with a warning.
Wow. The markets in France, usually it's like kind of outside, it's open, and usually it would be like on a parking,
Yes.
something like this. It's more like temporary.
It'll be
It
in
might
a
be
car
every day,
park.
but it's still kind of temporary setting.
So this is open every day?
Pretty much every day. Not all stores will be open every day, but the thing will be open or like
Okay.
every day. Closed at night, but it will close late, so you can come probably up to 10 p.m. or it depends what market.
I don't know of anything like this in France, certainly where I've lived. But it just, again, it's so clean. You know, you're not stepping over rubbish, but it's nice to know you could use the toilets here. They're not dirty. Accessories.
감사합니다. So this one is the regular one.
So that's
and
the cinnamon and honey.
yeah, and this one is also honey but onions too.
Honey and onions. That sounds like a nice mix.
Look at all the.
Oh, that looks amazing. No. Don't burn yourself.
맛있어요.
But it's really hot. No.
I think the closest would be a donut, like stuff, but it's not the same taste. It's not the same feeling. This one, what I like is
Definitely this. There's nothing like this one.
no.
I would love to have something like this in France. It's too hot.
Do you want to have a kimbap first?
Yeah, maybe until this is cooled down a bit. Oh my lord, my favorite.
So fresh.
Oh,
So
It
this
is
is
really fresh.
sesame leaf, the green one,
okay.
and then you got all the traditional filling from the bigger kimbap. So you've got some carrots, some tanmuji, which is the pickled radish, the yellow one, some omelette, some spam, some crab stick, and some. The brown one is, I think it's murdoch, like
Murdoch?
marinated.
We don't know.
It's a surprise.
It's amazing that they can get it all into such a tiny kimbap. Oh, so good.
So this one is the twisted
Wow.
kind of donut with the glutinous rice. So it's a bit more chewy, and it's similar to the French beignet.
A beignet, like a donut.
Do you want to try one of the sweet ones and one of the savory ones?
Maybe the vegetable one.
Vegetable.
So what did we get?
So we ordered 3 different things.
Okay.
You've got the 옛날 꽈배기, it means like original. And then chapsal 꽈배기 is also rice flour, but this one is a bit more chewy. And this one is the vegetable korokke.
Okay. Have a small mouthful. Is that actually a filling inside, or is it mixed in with
No,
the
it's
batter?
inside. So it's kind of like almost like a dumpling or donut. Like the filling is inside, and then you've got the batter on the outside. So you're starting to see
Yep.
it's all like vegetable mix. This one is the simple traditional one, just like stretchy.
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice, right?
That's like a cross between a donut and bread.
Mm.
It's really nice. Mista!
And this one is the chapsal,
This has
also
the
glutinous rice.
Glutinous bit.
And the outside is a bit crunchy.
Oh, that is very different. It's nice too. That's really crispy.
Which one do you prefer?
The first one.
The first one?
It's
nice
really
that
pretty as well.
it's nice that they're still a bit warm. Nice.
Should
Okay.
we cross over to this one and have
Yeah,
a look?
let's go to the other part.
Do you think this is the same sort of style?
But it's still like a traditional style.
It looks pretty similar.
This one has more of like grocery
But
fish.
it's just everything is so fresh. Also, if this was in a French market, none of this would be wrapped up in plastic. What is
So
it?
this is a Haniwon. Haniwon is a Korean traditional hospital. They'll have, how do you say, acupuncture, the suction cups to relieve pain and to make the blood circulate more. Even the medicine that they prescribe is usually made out of traditional herbs, roots, this kind of things. It's
Okay.
not the same as a regular hospital, I would say. It's based on traditional medicine.
Which works.
Did you like it?
I loved it. I could
What-
spend all day wandering around markets. The food is just wonderful. And the
What-
colours and the sounds.
It can be a bit overwhelming because
Sure.
there's so many things, different things. It's very visual. Which one was your favorite?
Oh, kimbap, obviously.
Kimbap was your favorite.
What are they called? The twisted
The twisted
beignet?
one? Gwabegi.
Guabegi.
Oh.
I like those ones.
Well, we can buy some next time and just eat back at home.
Yeah, I'm
Just-
quite happy to do that.
Let's do that next
Yep.
time.
Okay.
Today we're gonna visit an apartment. We've seen a lot of houses and this one is gonna be the last one. It's gonna be up there in one of those big buildings. So let's go.
It's exciting.
It's a very convenient area. It's only a few minutes from the station.
Yeah.
If you have a bike, you can just put your bike here.
So leaving your bike here is safe, because if you did that in France, there wouldn't be a
it's very
bike
safe.
there when
Anyway,
you came down.
it's got all the letterboxes here.
Uh-huh.
And here, this big thing.
What's this?
So this is, instead of having the delivery people coming all the way up to deliver something and put in front of your door,
Yeah.
it's a safe box.
Oh, that's wonderful,
So
isn't
they
it?
let you know in which one they put parcels, and then you come down.
You get your Amazon delivery here.
Yes.
Perfect. I've only seen this outside shops in France.
Yeah.
Didn't know you could
Yeah,
have
it's
it
just
outside your
started
car.
now in France, but here you can have it in the metro. Like you can just drop your stuff, go for a walk, come back. So this is all the system to get inside.
Right.
Put your PIN code. You can call the apartment. There's a camera.
There's a camera.
Here. So if you want to visit your neighbors, you can just like. You've got also like the card. You don't have to lose keys either.
Yeah,
so
because that's a big
yeah.
thing.
So elevator.
This is like a hotel. It's so
Yeah.
smart.
And it's inside the elevator. So many
So
buttons.
26
Oh,
floors.
26 floors. Up there tells you the air quality, brings the air in, kills the bacteria with UV, and then it.
Are we getting up?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Padlock. Take your shoes off.
Oh, wow, this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the little garden. Very clean. And it's spacious as well. I wasn't expecting it to be this spacious.
I know.
Huh? These up here.
Oh, there's the lights. It's very bright.
Yeah.
It's very white.
Daylight. That's fantastic. Oh, and that's for
Yeah, this-
insects? This is a
Yeah,
mosquito.
mosquito net.
Okay.
It's good because when you close, it's so
Yeah,
quiet.
it is really quiet. Lovely. And I like the fact the lights are actually flush with the ceiling. You're not going to be bashing your head, especially you, because you're so tall. You're not
Yeah.
going to be hitting your head every time you go under the light.
So this is all the light commands.
Wow.
So futuristic.
Yeah, it is.
You got the pad, all the controls for the house. So time, date, temperature, air quality outside. This is all the settings for gas, light,
Wow.
heating. You can change
That's
the heating.
amazing. Can you change the air quality in here?
Yeah, but there's one that's built in the house too. There's aircon in every room.
Okay. Now, this is something that we don't have in France because it doesn't get as
but-
extremely hot as it does
Yeah.
here.
Here you can even see like all the bills that you
Oh, no,
have
we
to-
don't want to see the bills.
like memos, information about the building.
And these are messages from who?
Yeah, messages, buildings.
I have 32 friends.
32 friends, you can have gifts now. Okay.
Okay.
Very futuristic.
It is.
And
It's amazing.
kitchen.
This is lovely.
Yeah.
I love the way it's set out. And a big fridge. Look at this. Is this like an American fridge?
No, it's a Korean fridge.
A Korean fridge, but it's like a double doors.
Yeah.
Because in France, we tend to just have smaller fridges with one
Yeah.
door.
A lot of the fridges in France, usually you have the fridge part on the bottom and the refrigerator part on the top.
The freezer on
The
the top.
freezer on
little,
the top.
Yeah. Or we have a separate freezer.
Yeah, it makes more sense to have the freezer on the bottom
think,
because
yeah.
the temperature, anyway, like cold things go down.
Yes.
If you put it on the top, you lose more energy.
Okay.
Like when you open,
I think I just have a very old-fashioned fridge as well.
got a lot of built-in cupboards.
Yeah. What's up here? Oh, now that's what I meant. What's this?
Ta-da-da.
Okay, a telly.
It's a telly, but it's similar to the other one. It's like the pad. So you've got controls, but you have TV setting.
Right.
You can watch YouTube, you can listen to some music.
So
and
if I'm
all the
cooking here, I could follow the recipe on this?
Yep.
No, that's cool.
Cooking, watching your show.
Trying not to cut your finger off as you're doing it. Or have a little kitchen disco. And this is a
garden.
really big sink.
Yeah.
Now, in France, we tend to have two sinks separately, but this is much better.
Yeah.
And does this come out? Yeah, so that's cool as well.
Very
they've
functional.
Thought of everything. What's this? Is this? Okay.
So you can see how much you.
Oh, how much you're using?
Yeah, how much you're using.
wow.
You can put like a setting so it stops smoke alarm.
Okay.
This
Into
one
the
is. I
ceiling?
think this one is the water spraying, like sprinkler, just in case there's fire.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
So washing machine, dryer too. A lot of them have
Okay.
like the double, so it's very convenient. A lot of the houses in Paris you need to buy your own. A lot of apartments in Korea have one that's already with the apartment.
Yeah. Well, otherwise, in France, you'd have to go to the laundrette. With a small
Yeah.
apartment, they don't.
Yeah, because
have
apartments in
machines.
Paris tend to be small, so you don't have
Yeah.
space for the laundry machine. You just go out.
Yeah. Wow. This is a good size, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's the air purifier that's also like virus-killing air purifier.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
like
then
a
it-
UV.
Yeah, UV
Okay. I've
stores.
never seen that in France.
Bidet.
Bidet as
Yeah.
well as toilet.
Yeah.
Two
it's-
in one.
You never have bidet in France. So it's automatic when you sit, it detects that you're there, you've got the remote.
Okay.
When you have to do your things.
Does it make a little tune?
Yes, if you put
Wanna
plays
try
a
it?
little no, I'm fine.
So what's this with the toothbrush?
So you put your toothbrush, sterilizes it. Like it's the same
Oh.
system as the air purifier.
Okay.
Kills the
That's a
viruses, the
really
bacteria.
good idea because you've got the toilet in the same place.
Yeah, you can put
Anything you
the-
want sterilised. I've never seen anything like
Yeah.
that. Everything is super hygienic.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just obsessed with the ceilings here. There's so much going on with the ceilings here. In Paris especially, ceilings are really, really
Yeah.
high. But it
In
does
general.
feel spacious because of the layout and
Yeah,
also
yeah.
the
Very
light
bright
colour.
lights,
Yeah.
A bit smaller.
No, but it's a good size. You've had a really small bedroom. I remember your first bedroom in Korea.
Well, I was living in Goshi once. So
This is a really good.
the massive window too, so that's...
Yeah. So if you were to live here, would you be allowed to decorate?
Usually you don't do any holes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have to find other systems. So you can
Stick.
stick, tape, things like this.
Okay.
Mirrors, you probably put like a leaning mirror,
Yeah,
like
okay.
a full length
Yeah.
one. If you want to put frames, you have to like tape or Velcro or stuff like this.
So something light on the wall.
Aircon also here, so you've got the aircon in the main room, aircon in the bedroom, aircon in the other
That's
room.
good. Because in the
Control.
summer in Korea, well, summer in Seoul,
Yeah.
it is unbearably
Yeah.
hot, isn't it? So where's the switch for the light? How do you turn the light on?
In Korea, everything is remote
So
and
you have to
controlled.
be lying down.
You don't need to, but the good thing is like you just have a remote here,
Okay.
and then
This is so bright. Can you dim it? Can we have it red?
there's a timer alarm. You can set stuff.
Oh, so well that would wake you up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would wake you up. It's very,
Just need
very,
the light
very
to
bright.
come on. Okay, because in my
or, like,
house in
standing
France,
lamp.
every room has a dimmer switch.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and also like the lamps here are so white. In Europe, it tends to be a bit more yellowish,
Yes,
like
you
a bit
can
more
actually
moody.
choose what sort of color you want your
Yeah.
bulb, whereas everything
But like
here
you
is
would
white.
have like light bulb that is white in the kitchen or in the bathroom where you need to
Yes,
have
where you
something
need it.
clean
Yes,
and
of
stuff.
course. But in the bedroom,
in the bedroom
one
or in the
candle
living room.
is fine.
In the bedroom or the living room, you want something a bit more
Yeah,
moody.
yeah. I actually have a red neon light in.
Yeah, but you also have like the what is
I
it?
have so many
Lava lamps.
Lava lamps, and I am obsessed with lighting.
And you also have like the smoke detector and everything. So
Are you allowed to smoke
No.
indoors or not?
no, I
You're
don't
not.
think so.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't. I don't smoke anyway. But
No. But smokers in France tend to smoke on the balcony or
yeah,
outside.
I think you don't.
But in France, you can't. I mean, I don't smoke, but I have friends who smoke, and they smoke in their houses. But also, lots of people turn off their smoke detectors. They just turn them, or they just take the battery.
Hypersensitive. So you cook and they start going on.
Yeah, and it drives you mad.
Yeah. And the worst is when the battery's dead. They just start going like beep beep. So you have to find which one is
Constantly.
not working.
Yeah.
So you take it off and then you're like.
Paris, we
It's
don't have
mandatory in France to own one.
I might own
Yeah.
one. I definitely own one.
In a drawer.
Yes, in my pocket.
Anyway, so here you've got like the plugs for TV, internet.
So Wi-Fi is integrated. You don't have a little box like in France. You have to have.
I mean,
a-
this
an
is
extra
the
box.
cable for internet, so I guess you
Yeah.
would have to plug your box here.
But everything else just seems to be integrated in the flat.
I think probably everything is option. So you come in and it's all available. It's included in the price usually of
Okay.
either the deposit or the rent.
Is anything voice activated? Please dim the light. Oh.
But the good thing is the windows are so big
Yes.
that you've got all the natural light even if the lights are off.
Do you think the bed is comfortable?
Well, try it.
I
Just
might
throw
never get
yourself.
up. I might never get up. I think it's great. I think you should take it.
So it's spacious, very bright. Natural light is very important.
Natural light and quiet.
And everything's centralized.
I know, it's fantastic. You can check your emails on there.
So what do you think about it?
I think it's wonderful. I absolutely love it.
I love that everything's just like built in, convenient.
Yes, it's
with,
just
like,
so
the pads.
easy, yes. And very hygienic. I
Yeah.
like that, the fact that there's antivirus things and there's the air purifier, there's one there, there's one here. It's really lovely. And the kitchen is nice and open. I know,
Yeah.
the windows, look at that view.
Yeah, I know. It's really well located too. Like the station is only 5 minutes away.
Okay. And there are shops as well?
Yeah, everything. I mean, it's Korea.
Yeah,
So
okay.
everything is convenient. Everything's
Restaurants,
open all the
yeah.
time. So
Will you get
can
me a
stay-
sofa?
You can stay in the second room.
Okay. It's raining. Oh, for goodness sake. Ah.
And it's heavy rain too.
Oh gosh, I haven't got an umbrella or even a raincoat. Ah, we should have bought an umbrella.
Yeah, I'll go get one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where from? Did they have them in Emart?
Yeah, you can buy it anywhere. Here.
Oh,
you can buy
do
it
you
from
mind?
convenience store. Yeah, of
Okay, okay. Do you want
Yeah.
me to take that?
Just hold this one.
Okay.
I'll go. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
You stay here.
All right, sweetheart.
Bye.
Thank you. Oh, I'm fine, thank
Hi,
you.
good time.
Oh, okay. My son is going to get me an umbrella. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, well, I appear to have an umbrella. Someone gave me an umbrella.
Really?
Yeah.
I just bought two.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we should find someone to give an umbrella to.
I mean, everybody has umbrellas anyway. I feel like it's in Korea. Everybody's ready for the rain.
I
well-
don't know where he's gone. He's just gone somewhere. That was so funny. Oh.
Okay. Well, we have an extra umbrella.
Okay. Which one do you want?
I don't mind. Well, keep this one as a souvenir. Okay. Anyway, let's go to have some more coffee and
Okay.
let's go.
Well, it hasn't stopped raining yet.
But you're lucky because all the other days were pretty.
I know, I've been
Sunny
really lucky.
and-
It's
yeah.
been really sunny. And this is my third trip to Seoul, and it's the first time it's rained, properly rained.
Yeah, really
like
rained.
puddles rains.
Yeah, in the summer it's really, really heavy rain, and in spring it rains a little bit. Like it's not, the summer is,
So is that like
Crazy.
a monsoon season that you have?
it's kind of similar. It's like rainy season is July, August.
Okay.
And it rains a lot, and some areas get flooded. Can be a problem, but yeah, in spring there's always a little bit of rain. Time
Okay,
to
well,
time.
I've been very lucky then.
Yeah.
I could have bought different shoes though, because my shoes are wet. I've got
Oh.
summer shoes on, but that's okay. But I did notice that inside the shopping mall, even though it is pouring outside, inside it was all really dry.
Yeah.
Because as people were coming in, because everybody had an umbrella, at one point I had two, there's
many.
a little machine that you pop your umbrella in and it gets covered with a plastic
Yeah.
sheet,
Yeah,
like a little
like
sheath.
a plastic bag.
Yeah,
there's,
like a-
there's for like shorter umbrellas and the long
Yeah.
ones. You just put it in and then it's convenient.
It's convenient and it saves a lot of accidents maybe because I would be the first to slip on the
Yeah.
shiny wet floor.
Yeah.
So that's
And
really good.
In the metro also, like there's those kind of machines
yeah.
with like the fluffy
fluffy
tips.
fingers.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
when you put it in, it just like
That
kind of
was-
dries.
That was great fun. I
So
like that.
it saves from having too much water, and
Yeah.
this is more eco-friendly.
Yes, I think that's a
because-
brilliant idea.
yeah.
I'd love to see that in Europe. I've never seen that before. Even at home, if you had a mini one, as
Yeah,
you
just like
came
to
in,
dry it
just
instead
dry
of
it
like
off.
shaking it off. So everywhere is kind of dry
Yeah.
inside,
And
even
it
if
keeps
it's
it
pouring
cleaner
rain.
as well because you don't want to be walking.
Yeah.
All the mud
Yeah,
in.
it's better. And also in front of every store, you've got like blocks, like either plastic cubes or something with holes where you can put
Yes.
the umbrellas.
Yeah.
And usually they're numbered too, because there's so many umbrellas.
It
you
looks
wanna,
the same.
Yeah. So you just put it like in hole number 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
when you go out, you know where your umbrella is,
Yeah.
instead of having it next to you, like in a cafe or anything. And some places, like some museums, there's also some kind of umbrella lockers. So it's like a rack,
Yeah.
and you put your umbrella, and it locks, and then you take your little key. So you can leave your umbrella outside,
Right.
and it's safe and everything, no one's gonna pick
No
it
one's
up.
gonna steal it,
And
okay.
you don't have to bring it inside the museum
Yeah.
or like the shopping center or wherever. It's
No, I
very,
think that's a fantastic idea. And everyone has an umbrella. Whereas in France, you just put your hood up and run.
I know. But also here umbrellas, like if you go to a convenience store or supermarket or whatever, I think they're around 4,000, which is maybe 3 or 4 euros. So they're really cheap.
It's really cheap.
But in France, it's pretty expensive. Like if you want to buy a cheap umbrella, it's gonna cost you 15 euros, 20 euros.
Possibly, yeah.
Like it's really expensive. So you have like one at home. I know I have a bunch in front of my door.
Yeah.
Because when I forget one, I'll just run into the convenience store and buy a new one. I have maybe 5 or 6 of them. Sometimes when it stops raining and you forget about it, you just leave it in the restaurant, in the cafe,
Yeah.
whatever. Very different umbrella culture
Yes.
here and in
I
Korea.
remember when I used to work in a restaurant and people would come in and it was raining when they arrived and we'd leave the umbrellas in a big umbrella stand.
Yeah.
But then it was sunny when they left, so they'd forget
Yeah,
to
yeah.
take their umbrella. And we used to end up with maybe 20 umbrellas, but always handy for when it is raining and you don't have one.
Yeah.
But over here, you wouldn't take someone else's umbrella, whereas in Europe, you wouldn't think twice.
I mean, maybe you will confuse your umbrella for someone else's,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't be taking an umbrella if you didn't have one.
But the
so-
French are very into designer umbrellas, you know, which they would keep for life and
Yeah.
be very precious about.
True,
but
true,
you
true.
could pay maybe 100, 200
yeah,
euros for
That's really
a nice
expensive one.
umbrella.
I mean, here probably you can buy fancy umbrellas, but usually you just go to the convenience store
I
and
didn't
buy.
see any today. I just saw plain colours, whereas, you know, it's nice to
Yeah.
have patterns or something because in France it rains a lot, especially where I
But
live.
you always forget your umbrella.
I always do forget my umbrella. Yeah.
And here, there's a lot of transparent umbrellas. I feel like there's not that many transparent umbrellas in France.
I have seen them, but they're slightly different design. They're more of a mushroom shape, so you're actually inside.
Like a bell.
Yeah, like you're inside
Yeah.
it. But then, of course, once you start breathing, they'll
they get fogged up.
They get steamy, and then you
Yeah.
can write little words in them. Yeah, but not the French, especially where I live. It's very windy as well when it rains, so there's no point in having an umbrella. Just turn inside out.
True.
So people tend to have raincoats instead.
Yeah. Well, here right now it's not windy, but it does get windy sometimes.
Yeah, I can
and
imagine.
when it gets windy, but I think people are more used to use the umbrella every day, and also the sidewalks are larger. So when you cross with someone that has an umbrella, you usually like can move a little bit your umbrella or like put it up, down. I know that in Paris, when I would get stuck behind, you're like, ugh, and they bump into you with the umbrella. Like you get like almost your eyes poked with the sides of the umbrella because the sidewalks are like this wide, literally.
Or you're going up with it, or down with it, or to the side with it. So it turns into
tourists,
like an umbrella
tourists will not
dance.
move their umbrellas.
No.
And French people either don't have the umbrella or don't care, they just go through. Here I feel like you would slightly adapt to your surroundings with the umbrella.
I think that, especially in South Korea, in Seoul, everyone is so respectful of other people's sort of space, their personal space.
But like, you know, when you queue to, like when you get inside the metro and you go in the train, usually you line up, right?
Yeah.
And that's something you don't do in France or in Europe in general.
Okay.
And you wait on the sides,
Yes.
like this.
So that people can come out. This is really nice, it's quite sweet.
Yuza.
Is that uza is the sweet
Yuzu.
element?
I mean, the European name is yuzu. Yuza is the Korean name. It's a citrus.
It's
So that's
really
why
nice. It is very
It's a bit
tasty.
sweet, sweet citrus, and sometimes here you can make it into like some kind of marmalade that you put a spoon of it in the water and it becomes the tea.
Okay.
Like
Oh, that's nice. I'll have that again next time I come. Even though I'm going
Next
back
year,
tomorrow.
next year.
Next year. I'll be back next year. I've just realised that I didn't get some gifts for some of my friends. See if there's anything typically Korean. So where are we going?
So we're going to go to supermarkets,
Okay.
and they have everything from candies to groceries to fish to bread. Like they have everything.
Okay.
So,
I don't think I need to take any fish home, but maybe.
I mean, I think customs might not be really happy with that.
No, I don't think I can
But
do that.
I don't know what you want to buy. Maybe if you want to buy some small like cosmetics or some candies.
Yeah,
or
maybe
stuff like
some nice candies, some, I don't know, special toiletries for my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Let's see what they've got.
that. Let's go. Here we go.
Oh,
It's very big. So
everything is wrapped up.
yeah.
So what's pretty shocking to me is to see all this packaging.
I mean, all the vegetables and fruits pretty much are that. A lot of the fruits are, I wouldn't say luxury products, but are pretty expensive compared to France.
But this is all very similar.
Here you got all the side dishes, like the banchan, the kimchi,
Oh, look at
grains
this.
and everything.
Yummy.
This
Oh,
is-
they even have live fish here.
Yeah. I mean, this is similar to France with
Yes.
like the big supermarkets.
So in my
Live-
local supermarket, we have live
crabs
crabs,
and-
yeah, lobsters, not all the time, but we do have quite a lot of ready prepared meals. Not like this is amazing.
The meal kits became really, really popular during COVID. Like a lot of people, they decided to cook at home, but things that are already prepared.
Yes, it makes life
you just
easier. Oh, look at that,
other-
that looks amazing. Okay, so
Or
if
fish.
I could, I'd be taking all of this home.
Yeah, because a lot of the fish they use in here are different from the fish that you get in Europe.
Oh, for sure.
In Europe, it's more like salmon, tuna, pink fish.
Yes.
But here there's a lot of white fish too.
I should think it's much cheaper here as well. So I wonder what meats they have that are very different to the meats in France as well. What
But
animal?
it's pretty similar. It's
Yeah.
a lot of beef, a lot of pork, chicken.
Oh, look at this. This is my dream. This is gorgeous.
The good thing is, if you come in the evening, I think it's after 5 or 6 p.m., they discount a lot of them.
Well,
so you
yes.
get like 20% off, 30% off.
So we'll come back later.
Come back later. This is all meal kits.
Okay.
So as you said earlier, like the things that you just bring home, throw in a pan.
Okay, so actually, this is rare in France. You'd have it ready-made just to heat up
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the oven, already cooked.
Here it's
But,
just like all chopped, prepared, portioned.
Yes.
And then you cook it yourself?
There might be like a stir fry or something like that, which would be similar, but not the variety that's here. Okay, so we're in candy and
Candy
jelly
land.
and snack land.
So have a look at what you want.
Well, all these we can get in France.
Yeah, Haribo
because
is
they're-
German, so
Yep.
it's easy to get. Well, maybe go for some of the flavors that are more rare in France are like grape, jelly,
Never seen that before.
pumpkin.
Pumpkin sweets.
So this is here. It's traditional candy. It's a bit
like it's chewy. It's made with kind of rice syrup. This is really, really traditional.
How come you know so much about this?
I ate too many of them.
Shall I get some of those maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might get some of those. Because I won't have any problem in customs getting through.
The only thing that you'll have problems with customs is kimchi.
Okay.
You're not allowed to bring
Of course.
kimchi abroad.
So what are these?
Fruit tips.
Are these typically Korean? I love the
I
packaging.
think it's similar to like
Fruit pastilles.
fruit pastels in England.
Okay, I
Yes.
have to get these. Oh,
So-
lychee flavour.
Lychee,
Grapefruit.
This one is a mix. I don't know if they're all different.
These might end up not being gifts. These are just for me. Oh, yummy. Okay, so who do I need to get for?
Those are milk
Which ones?
milk
These ones.
candies.
Hence the cow.
Hence the cow.
Maybe I should get more of these. Are they
Yeah,
really
up
big?
to you.
That's why it's a
Up
big
to you.
tube, because in France well, in France you can't even get them. I'll get another one of those.
Okay.
Mixed ones and hide them from myself. Okay.
Cavities.
Cavities. I like the jellies, the grape and melon jellies, which
There's
I
some
had.
grape.
Yeah. Were they jellies in the massive bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sugar balls.
Oh right.
It's
okay.
not like jelly.
Right,
soft one,
no, you
it's
put
more
those back.
soft. Apple, peach. Oh, those are jellies.
Oh, I like
those
gummies.
are red grape.
Okay. Those look nice. Let's get
This
some
one
of
is peach. This one is plum.
plum maybe as well. Am I going to be able to get all this in my bag?
Yeah, you.
Small things now. Is this ginger tea?
Yeah, and those one are jujube tea.
I know, but ginger tea, it's very difficult to get in France. My bag is going to be so full.
It's like sticks. It's instant stick.
Oh, I see. Oh, that might have sugar in them.
Those are tea bags. Corn, grains, chamomile.
Which one is ginger?
pumpkin, Ginger.
I'm looking for a picture of ginger.
There's no ginger.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the tea bags. Okay, good stuff. How's our budget doing?
Don't worry about the budget. I'll give you my card.
Oh, thank you. So what are the regulations here on alcohol?
Same as-
21 or 18 for
No,
drinking?
it's well, it used to be 19 because Korean age is plus 1 year,
Of course.
but changing, so it's gonna be it's 18 international age. Let's go to the cosmetic section. A lot of this.
I could do with some good moisturizer maybe.
Moisturizer.
Yeah, peptides. Looking for a moisturizer?
Oh.
He doesn't know anything about moisturizer.
So what did you think of the Korean supermarket?
I could have spent all day in the Korean supermarket. Everything else, the packaging is just so gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's really colourful.
I
It's
think
really
it's-
enticing.
Yeah, I think it's really packaging is really like effective. Like it's simple. There's the name of the brand, and then you know what you're buying. Cartoons on some of them. I don't know if you saw, but a lot of the packaging also has like idols or
Yes.
actors.
Okay, so I am particularly enamoured with these jellies here. Oh my goodness. Now these,
Bounty.
I'm hoping are like fruit pastilles. So these, fruit tips.
You bought so many candies.
So these are like fruit pastilles, which I've always loved ever since I was a child, but you can't actually get them in France.
Yeah.
So sometimes I ask people to bring them back for me, but
I
these
remember.
look huge. These are
Steroid version.
lychee flavour. There's no way you'd get lychee flavour. These ones are
This one is the
mixed, so that's mango, strawberry.
No,
Oh,
this
that's
one is
grapefruit.
Grapefruit and mango.
Oh, grapefruit
There's
and mango.
two different ones.
So I'm quite excited. I might have to hide these and just keep them for myself. And these are gummies,
Yeah.
plum flavour.
Yeah, plum flavored.
It says share the pack. Yeah, right. These ones are grape
Grape.
flavour, do you
Yeah.
think?
And those are traditional candy.
So this is pumpkin flavour. Now you
Yeah.
would never find pumpkin sweets
Oh.
anywhere.
It's made with like rice syrup.
Rice
so
syrup,
it will
okay.
be sweet. So those you're gonna keep for yourself or you're gonna give to your friends? You're gonna give
No,
to
I'll
your friends.
share them. When I go swimming with my girlfriends, I have to do it. We'll have those after swimming with our coffee, I think.
But it's good because they're individually packed, so
Yes.
you can just like
Yeah,
share.
so one each.
And that you were looking for.
Okay, so I'm always on the lookout for good ginger tea bags because they always mix it with something.
With sugar.
Well, not
like-
necessarily sugar, but aniseed, lemongrass. They say it's ginger and lemon, but it's ginger and lemongrass.
Well, this one is mixed.
Yeah, but
it's
this is-
mixed with, so it's ginger mainly, and it's also mixed with some kind of medicinal root.
It says it's Sempia bellflower.
Yeah, the purple one.
Yeah, I know. I used to have it in the garden. I didn't know it was edible. So I'm looking forward to trying this, and it has no extra sweetener in it.
I don't think.
Well,
You get
I
a
might-
lot of healthy different teas here. You can have some, it's made with like the corn, you know, the hair part
Oh,
of
yes.
the corn.
Okay.
So you got a lot of different healthy teas.
But that even looks healthy.
Yeah,
You know,
looks
that
kind of medicinal.
It does. I'll probably be needing a lot of this when I get home after my very long flight. So I'm really happy with
And
that.
that's for you. That's
This-
yours.
This is exciting.
Not to
So-
share with your friends.
No, but the Koreans are famous.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very happy with these.
It's even, you've got even the ingredients in English.
The Korean girls and the men all have beautiful skin, so they obviously really look after themselves. Thank you so much.
Your suitcase is going to be heavier than planned.
Yeah, very, very big. I might have to leave a few things here, but definitely not these.
Not the candies, the fruit pastels.
Cool, let's put them back in the bag then. Very hungry.
So now we're gonna go to a restaurant to batteries charged up, and there it is. You
Is that
excited?
where we're going? Yes.
Yes, let's go.
Ah,
I hope you're hungry.
I am starving. I'm really tired. What's on the menu? Is that a picture of a duck at the
Yeah,
top?
so the specialty here is duck.
Okay.
So there's 3 different menus, but the last one is the traditional one. It's like the most special one they have here. It's a specialty. It's o리백숙. It's like kind of like a healthy duck soup.
Okay.
And on the bottom it even says like it's good for your skin condition, for your diet, it's good for your blood.
Okay,
and
excellent.
all
I'll
this kind of
take it
things,
all.
so-
Yeah.
So you'll be healthy and
I
full
will
of stamina and like
Renewed.
Yeah.
And what else goes with the duck?
Well, we'll have some after, but there's juk is like the kind of like risotto soupy kind of rice. So we can have that at the end.
Okay. Oh, what is it?
It's duck soup.
Duck soup. Wow, look at the size of it. Oh,
감사합니다.
thank you.
맛있겠다. We need to wait for the water to boil again.
To bubble up.
Yeah, and then there's all the side dishes.
But
You
tell
can
me
do
what-
like, well, this is just salad with some
Okay.
spicy sauce, salt. So you can dip some of the meat a little bit in the salt.
Okay.
And you can have it like this, or you can do like wrapped in the.
Is this cabbage?
No, this is 깻잎. It's sesame leaf. It's not really sesame leaf, but it's called sesame leaf, and it's marinated. That's why it's like
Okay.
dark and a little bit mushy. But you can
Like
wrap
pickle,
it
yeah, pickled.
with white kimchi. So it's instead of being spicy, it's just like kind of vinegary.
Okay.
And it started boiling.
It's
so
boiling,
let's just
so-
wait a couple seconds and then
Okay.
I'll cut you a leg off.
Cut my leg off. Okay, no problem.
So you arrived yesterday and you had like such a long trip. So this is like a healthy food and it's full of stamina.
It's full of stamina.
Like-
It will give me
It
stamina.
will give you stamina. You'll be full of stamina. You'll recover from your long trip.
Oh,
And-
that looks amazing.
yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
So it's a lot of herbs, lots of like medicinal kind of ingredients.
okay. Oh
Let
my
me
God,
find
this
a
looks
leg
scary.
for you. So the leg is meant to be the best part, so you can have that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god, it's been
Oh,
cooking
it
for so
smells
long, it's just
lovely.
falling apart.
Yeah, it smells
It looks
good.
so tasty.
Oh. I think my.
I don't even need the scissors, it's just falling
That's
apart.
huge though. That's not going to fit in here. I'll try not to burn me.
Okay, let me just cut some.
Some of the tasty bit off. Thank you.
You can use your hands if you want.
Oh well,
I mean,
it's a bit hot for the moment.
There.
Oh, it smells amazing. Beautiful. Oh, thank you.
Anyway, oh, and the skin
You have this.
full of collagen. See, this is the
Keep me
ginseng.
young. Oh, okay.
This is very popular for men. For
Okay,
like
that's fine by
strength.
me. Okay, a little bit
Okay.
of garlic.
Let's go.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Ooh. It's falling apart. Very nice. How's it?
That is really nice.
What did you try it with anything?
No, not yet. Oh, this is nice. You're missing out.
We might leave you some.
Oh, that is lovely.
Doenjang? This, yeah, fermented.
Can we buy this in a pot?
Yeah, you can buy that from any convenience store or even. Do you want to bring some to
I
France?
don't think I'm allowed to take food from mine.
It's okay.
That is really nice. I might be able to get that in the Asian store. Okay. This is beautiful.
I'm gonna make some like with
I'm
this.
obsessed with this.
You can make a little wrap.
You want me to make a wrap about this? It's very difficult to talk and eat at the same time. Am I eating this?
Yeah.
From there?
Yeah. Let's push it in.
Really good.
Is it?
I'll just choke here.
Was it too big? I'm sorry. I don't think there's any like dish soup like this in France, like where you actually
No,
serve.
no. No,
like-
this is very different.
I know that like chicken soup is kind of
And
standard,
that's medicinal as well
but yeah, it's good for
very
when
good
you
for-
like have a flu or something like this.
for a cold. But magret de canard is the way I would do duck.
Ah, but for the leg, confit.
Confit, yeah, confit de
Like when
canard.
you put it like in oil or like some kind of grease for many hours or days, and then it just like sucks it up.
Yeah.
It's so nice. This one it feels a lot more healthy. It's, the meat is a bit like I would say drier, but in a way that there's no fat. It's just all melted in the soup. And
No, this is beautiful. I could eat this every day.
what's your favorite combination?
I think the duck with this fermented bean sauce.
Doenjang? Kenny.
So sesame leaf,
Yeah,
marinated. That's why it's so dark.
yeah. You
That's
can have
like
them fresh
Lots
also.
of leaves together. Oi!
Then-
You sure I can pick it up in my fingers?
yeah, do it.
Do it.
Oh. Does it taste better with just your hands?
Just my hands. I've just got red lipstick all over it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's nice. I'm eating. It's very, very tasty.
What is that?
I am crying. And I'm getting a facial steam at the same time. I'm going to be very aromatic.
Yeah.
So good.
They're gonna bring some extras like specialty, which is called juk.
Choo.
Juk is like soupy style risotto
Okay.
that they're gonna make with this. So it's rice, so it might make you a little bit full. So keep some space.
They have no idea how much I can eat.
사장님, 쭉 주세요.
지금
네,
준비해드릴게요.
감사합니다. That's your surprise.
Oh, here we go.
이거 따로 드셔도 되고요. 나중에 국물 조금 남았을 때 같이 섞어 드셔도 돼요. 찹쌀로 끓인 거.
So I'm gonna put some in your plate.
Okay.
See how it's like?
Not too much.
No, it's like very sticky.
It's a bit like rice pudding, but savoury. That's
Yeah.
probably enough.
There you go.
Thank you.
Wait. So usually you would have it like this, and then you mix with some of the meat.
Okay, so
you can
that's
add a
more
little
of
bit. Yeah.
It's more of a spoon job, really. And yeah,
This is Icha. Ilcha.
ilcha.
Icha. First round of food. Then we go to Icha.
Okay,
And Samcha. Sacha. We eat more and more
I can do that.
until we explode.
Like a marathon.
But it's kind of normal when you go out with friends.
To just
you will
keep
have
eating.
Yeah. Like you will go to like a restaurant that's Ilcha. Second round would be beer and fried chicken. And then third round would be bar with like the side.
Fourth one is just shots.
With more food.
What food?
Oh, I'm so full.
I am getting really full. The rice is very filling.
Yesterday you had a very long trip, so I just wanted to treat you to some good healthy food to recharge your
Recharge
batteries.
all my batteries.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to work.
Oh,
Thank
did you like
so
it?
Much. I did. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful son.
You're welcome.
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
I
So-
think we might need to go for a walk
Yeah,
after this.
we can go to a walk next to the river and digest and have a look at the cherry blossom.
Beautiful. Wow, this is such a beautiful day, isn't it? So lucky.
It was very cold a few weeks ago, but now it's getting way nicer. And because it's spring, there's a lot of cherry blossom and other flowers are blossoming.
I
So
can see the cherry blossom over there.
it's getting warm.
Oh, I could do with a walk actually after that beautiful meal.
We ate so much.
I know, we ate so much, but it was so nice.
Did you need to go to the bathroom?
I'm fine actually, but they look like really interesting loos. Are they like automated toilets?
No, they're not automated, but they're very clean.
Yeah, they're
Like-
probably a bit cleaner than in France.
Yeah, in France you don't want to go to any public bath.
No, I'm fine. I don't know. Yeah, I can wait. But they look good. Yeah, if I need to, I know where to come.
Oh yes, they look very good. Yeah.
Well, you know,
Anyway,
public
there's-
toilets are pretty awful usually.
There's some there, there's some everywhere, so
Okay.
convenient anyway.
Yeah, this is a lovely park. What's this park called?
Some area and there's the river there, Hangang. So it's Han강공원, which is like Hangang Park.
Have we been here before? Is this where they had the rainbow waterfall?
It's Banpo Bridge. It's,
Okay.
it's way over there. But anyway, it's the same kind of park all the way.
Right.
It's just separated in.
Well, there's lots going on. They have little.
So-
What are these people doing?
They're walking barefoot on stones.
Oh, okay.
It's giving them like kind of like
It's like
foot massage.
acupressure.
Acupressure.
Yeah.
And you're closer to the earth. It's
So maybe, yeah, we could maybe
very
do
good.
that.
And
Take
there's
our
the
shoes off and go.
skate park over there with kids playing.
Okay.
That's the point, taking your shoes off.
No,
to
I
walk
mean,
on.
do you have to take your socks off?
No, I think I saw some people with some socks on. There's some taps over there, I think, to wash your feet if you.
Okay.
So do you want to try the
Walkies?
walking
Yeah.
on
Shall I
the
do
stones?
walkies? Are you going to look after my bag?
Yeah, you can take your shoes off over there.
Oh, I will. Okay. It looks like I'm about the right age group for it.
It's mainly older people.
Yeah.
So I don't look. There's young
So-
people like you over there.
So this is probably quite good for the digestion as well, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's for all your internal organs.
I'm going to stop here and take my shoes off.
How does it feel?
Lovely.
Lovely.
Really nice. I could make one of these in the garden.
Doesn't hurt?
No. This is a lot of
She's
work
so cute.
actually.
Why are you walking? Why didn't you go back on the other side?
Because after a while it does hurt. I think you need to do a little bit every day and work your way up.
Parks around Hangang and all over citizen oriented. There's lots of facilities, so people here they come to relax, but you can also there's convenience stores in the park. Over there's like an information center. There's a zone where you can pick up for food delivery.
Okay.
And so everything is really convenient. There's a free skate park. There's really, like there's
Yeah, look,
people
they're playing hockey, yeah.
and there's bathrooms.
Well, it's
There's a
great
lot of-
for people who live in apartments like this.
Because
all
there's
this
not
space.
a lot of green areas
Yeah.
around Seoul.
Yeah.
You need to pee, you go to the bathroom. You don't have to go behind a bush.
You have a shower.
Yeah, there's like a lot of trash cans also, so you don't have trash laying around.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people just walking around and picking up if there's anything that's left.
Well, I do that in France. If I see that people have littered, I pick it up.
So even if this is not really like a tourist attraction park, there's still some amusement things you can do, like you can rent some pedal boats, you can go water skiing, these kind of things.
But you wouldn't recommend me swimming here?
I don't recommend swimming. It's not the best area to swim, but you can still have like do some water sports. There's also over there, you see like there's
Oh, the
kind
gym
of like
equipment.
a gym.
Yeah. So this is all free.
Everything is free. Mainly older people that don't have access to a gym, or it's more relaxed than a gym where you don't have to
But you
pressure
could
up
spend
other
the
people.
whole day here doing
You can-
activities
yeah.
for nothing. I don't see any food kiosks. Do they have?
So
little
over there
food
was
markets?
a small restaurant where you can order fried chicken.
Okay.
But also if you go to a convenience store, there's usually they have like make your own, and there's obviously like some easy food, like convenience food. You can spend the day here.
You
can
could
just relax.
easily.
There's also some boats, cafe, a convenience store on the boat. Yeah, there's also the Seine in Paris, like the bateau mouche, like the cruise ones.
Okay.
But the view
Oh,
is
it's
really
beautiful.
nice.
The view
Yeah.
today is wonderful, isn't it? So what are these people doing with their? They look like they're picking stuff up.
Yeah, so it's very clean everywhere because there's a lot of people who volunteer to pick up the trash.
And they don't get paid. They just do that.
It's volunteer work.
Okay. But it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
But-
And it's organised. It's not just anyone
Yeah,
turning
but
up. and
even
picking-
even as a foreigner, you can do that.
Yeah, it is so clean. And it's really quiet. When you think of a park in France
Oh, is
or
it?
in Europe, it's really noisy.
Kids
Yeah,
shouting and it's very quiet.
really quiet.
In the evening, it gets a little bit more busy with
Well,
after work,
yeah.
and they buy chicken and they drink beer. And there's a lot more people, so it's a bit more busy. You can rent some camping stuff.
Really? Really?
Rent a trolley, the mats put on the floor,
Yeah, just
so
to
you don't get your butt wet.
protect yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you think about compared to a French park?
Compared to a French park, well, first of all, very clean, very quiet.
For me, it's just very convenient to it's very clean, but you've got bathrooms everywhere, and in general, if you go to public bathrooms in France,
Yeah, you know,
you
you
don't want to,
go-
especially women. I think you need to sit,
Yeah.
and you don't want to sit
No,
in
you
a
don't want to
public
sit. You'd have to line
Yeah.
the bowl. No,
No,
it's
here
beautiful.
it's very clean.
It is lovely, but I'm just amazed how calm it is as well.
But also this is really big. It's like all the way, all along of the river. So it's probably really spread out. Like there's a lot of people, but it's just spread out. I really love the convenience of it. Everywhere in Korea is convenient, but even the park.
And you just feel safe as well. I wouldn't feel safe walking on my own in a park in France, but here I would.
Usually, well, first of all, most of the parks in Paris, they close at night. Like they have like a barrier around, but the ones that are open, even at night, you try not to go there because like there's a lot of homeless people.
And people doing drugs.
Drunk people,
Yeah.
drugged people that will hang out at the parks. So it's not really safe at night. During
No.
daytime, it's fine, but you don't want to leave your bag there and go to the bathroom.
No.
Like in Korea, you could, but here it's just like even at night, you can walk around and there's not going to be any problem. It's very quiet and very peaceful.
It
But
is,
I think
it's
it's in general Korea, it's very safe. So even if you go at night in the streets,
Yeah,
it's very safe.
not worried. You would
No.
never do that in France.
No, you,
Especially as a woman, you just don't feel safe, which is terrible. It's just the way it is. No, I quite like walking on the pebbles as well. I think I'm going to do that in my garden. I'm going to make a pebble
a pebble
path.
path.
Walk barefoot on. It's a lot of work though. That must have taken
I
months
think
and
there was a
months and
few
months.
people
You
working
think?
on it,
Not
yeah.
just one little person making it on their own, going to the beach and picking out the pebbles.
Yeah, and bringing them one by one.
Yeah, just going, nope, not there. There.
Oh, and I'll put another one in. Usually when you go to a park, it's just like trees,
Just-
plants.
yeah.
Maybe there'll be like a pond or like a small artificial river.
But also, we do have more gym equipment now in
Oh, really?
parks. Yeah, there's a lot of free gym equipment.
I feel like there's a lot of kids-oriented stuff. Rocking horses, the slides.
Or maybe riding little ponies and things like that.
Yeah,
in
that's the
Paris.
thing.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have any like convenience store,
No.
or you wouldn't have. Some parks have like one restaurant or one bar
Mm-hmm.
where you can just sit, relax. Some have like food, but a bit more like street food kind of vending stalls.
Yeah, but
it
nothing like this,
But
yeah.
here it's just like not any other place in the city, but in the park, like just convenience store. We come here like daytime, but maybe another day we can come in the evening and just sit close to the river or under the trees and like have some kind of picnic.
Oh, that would be cool. Yes, that would be lovely.
The typical picnic you would have near the river would be like chimek, which is fried chicken,
fried
and,
chicken, yeah.
and beer.
Yeah,
Want to do that
that
next time?
sounds good. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. It's a date.
We're gonna have John.
John.
John. John is kind of pancake, kind of a traditional dish that you'll have when it's raining.
Okay.
And today it's perfect because it's raining so much.
So it's like comfort food.
It's kind of comfort food, it's traditional, and for rainy day, it's because when they cook it, it's kind of like frying in oil. It makes the same sound as falling rain.
Okay.
So it's like,
Do that again. Okay. Yeah.
so that's why rainy day dish. We can have makgeolli. Makgeolli is some kind of wine made out of rice. I think you had it before.
I have had it before.
Yeah, white colored
Okay.
wine.
And it's not very alcoholic. It's
It's not very alcoholic. It's very local.
Yeah.
People that will come after office hours to just drink alcohol.
It
they'll
looks
come
like
here.
takeaway as well. They've got lots of
Yeah,
takeaway
you can do
boxes.
takeaway too. And the menu is all written down on the tell you what they have. John is the name of the pancake. So
Okay,
there's
so that's-
kimchi version, there's spring onion version, seafood. Yeah, that's for the John.
So you're reading all this in Korean. I'm just
Yeah.
trusting you because I have no idea what it says.
Hemul pajon, that seafood one with some kind of spring onions. Bindetok, you remember when we went to Gwangjang-Sijang, the Gwangjang market? They had those kind of thick pancakes and it's soybean crushed
Yeah.
and made into this paste, spring onions, a bit of meat inside.
I like the idea of the seafood one.
Seafood?
There's no oysters in the seafood because I'm allergic to
No,
oysters.
there's no oyster.
I-
What about doing like a assortment one? Like there's an
Yes, and
assortment
we can
one
just
with
like a taster
sample
menu. Okay.
everything.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah. Cooked kimchi, tofu.
Sounds interesting.
Wanna try that?
Yeah. And
Do
what
you
about
want-
drinks?
Well, makgeolli.
Okay.
Makgeolli. And basic one, I would say, kind of classic. 사장님. 감사합니다.
So that's the chestnut one.
Yeah, that's the chestnut one. This one is more like a classic, traditional
Enjoy
one.
slowly.
Enjoy slowly. 감사합니다. You pour it in those metal cups. You see the bottom is all the deposit of the rice, but you don't want to shake it too much because it's slightly fizzy because of the fermentation.
Oh, it
So
might
usually you just
explode.
like a couple of times like this. Then you give it a small massage, a little massage.
The same with this one?
Yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah. Oh, that smells.
Too strong of alcohol, but it smells a little
I
bit
was going
of.
to say, that smells like alcohol.
Did you give it a massage?
I did. I gave it a massage. It said thank you, and now I'm opening it. Sort of nutty.
Let's try this one.
Okay, don't fill it up.
And there's a third one coming.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be drunk. Jan.
Cheers.
Jan.
Jam.
Fizzy.
It is fizzy.
A little bit fizzy, but very fresh. This one is the chestnut one. Mak걸li.
I need to taste the other one to compare. Oh, that is different.
It's different.
I like them both.
I prefer the original one. I feel like it's a bit softer.
I'm happy with any of them.
Yeah, it's getting cloudier and cloudier.
Yeah. Making me hungry now.
You can hear the
sizzling rain.
John frying and it's the bell that keeps ringing. It's orders from people ordering online, and I guess it's popular because just keep ringing and ringing and ringing. In Korea, it's a lot of fermented rice wine.
And it's always drunk cold.
Yeah, cold is better.
Traditionally, you'd eat with it or you'd have it on its own. With red wine, you'd have cheese.
Yeah,
What would you
so
have?
like in France, you would have cheese and dry sausage. Here, it's called anju. Anju is all the kind of foods that you enjoy while drinking alcohol. Even chicken feet.
Oh, really?
Chicken feet is also considered
Just
anju.
nibbling on
Yeah,
them.
Korea is a good place to eat a lot and to eat tasty food.
It is. I've been
Chicken
eating
enjoy.
really well since I've been here.
Wow, 맛있겠다.
Oh, look at this.
Mushroom, tofu,
Yeah.
potato, I think.
Yeah.
This one is chili, obviously. Kimchi one.
Oh my goodness. Looks amazing.
You ready?
I am ready.
Okay, so
I fancy this one. This
yeah,
is
this
sesame
one.
leaf.
This one is sesame leaf, and I think there's a little bit of meat also inside. Feel like, because it's stuffed.
Hot. Very hot.
You can have
I
it.
was going to say. That is
Nice one.
really nice. Just what we wanted on a rainy day. Did you have the same?
Yeah, stuffed with some meat, noodles.
That is so
I
tasty.
think like glass noodles, and broccoli. Fresh,
Fresh and fizzy.
Yeah, the fermentation that makes it fizzy. It's not like Perrier or like sparkling water, but it has this little fizziness on the tongue.
Zing.
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 Do you want to try the kimchi one because it's more like the classic?
Okay.
Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah. Kimchi John is one of my favorites because it has this little bitterness
That's
from the
really
fermented cabbage. So nice.
nice and crunchy. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot.
So much.
So this one is the Hemul Pajon,
It looks amazing.
and this is the dubu kimchi. There's also some pork
Okay.
inside. Usually what you do is you take one piece of tofu, some of kimchi with it, and
Okay.
it's very nice. I'm gonna try
Yeah, me too.
this one.
It looks amazing.
Very nice. It's a little bit similar to east of France, potato pancakes.
It's like a latka.
Yeah, latkes in Poland, and it's a little bit similar to that. It's very nice. Nice.
Very nice.
Which one do you prefer? This kind of batter or the
I really like what's in that one,
yeah,
but I like the texture of this.
or the kimchi one?
Very crunchy. You're supposed to soak up the alcohol.
Okay, I'm gonna try the kimchi and tofu.
It's
Wow.
a big mouthful.
I know, I'm
Good
gonna-
luck. Nice.
Very nice, very tasty, very very tasty. I think we ordered for like 10 people.
10 families. I'm going to miss this when I go back to France.
I think this you can probably make.
This, not really French food, more Eastern European.
Oh, this is so nice.
I know, that's
I love this one. Hemul Buchuchan.
difficult to believe that the end of my trip is nearly over.
wow.
The end of my trip is over. The end of my trip is about to happen.
I know. 20 hours of plane and bus to go home.
Oh, don't. It's a long trip.
Yeah.
I'm really going to miss, well, you and the food.
I hope.
And the iced coffee. And I think we've done a lot this time.
Yeah. You came at perfect period of the year with a cherry blossom.
Oh, that was beautiful. When we went to the park, so many people there admiring the cherry blossom
I know.
because it's so ephemeral. It only lasts a few days.
Literally
really.
less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're lucky that it was sunny, it was full bloom while you were here.
It
Because
was
now it's
beautiful.
all gone with the rain.
I know, the rain just finishes it off. I
Yeah.
know.
And all the food.
So much food.
I feel like we didn't stop eating for 10 days.
I know.
Oh.
I'm going to have to
I
go
know.
on a big diet
Big
when I
diet,
get
me
there.
too.
Just water and maybe the occasional lettuce leaf. You might have to cut this one for me. That one doesn't want to work. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's going to be weird going back to France. I'll get back into my little routine and you'll get back into your routine.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, maybe you could fit in my suitcase. I could, if I took out all the candy.
Maybe you can just stay.
I'd love to stay.
Just stay, come live with me.
Okay, I'll have to get a job though. How would I live? What
I
could
know.
I do? I could just
Do
be
you have-
a food taster.
Yeah, exactly. Food tours,
Is
just
that-
go around Korea, eat,
Guessing what's on the menu.
Yeah. Oh, I have to make a lot of money too. Just being you, Anna. Come and swing again. You'll come next year.
And you have to come back to France maybe once in a while.
Me?
Here's to my next trip.
Yeah,
And thank you for a lovely 10 days in Seoul.
my pleasure.